Last guy's reviews. In this review, we take a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Tele-Viper and the Cobra Flight Pod, also known as the Trubble Bubble 2-pack. This is a Pulse exclusive. This is a packaging it comes in. It's a large box that we're used to seeing. I can't imagine what the Hiss Tank or Dragonfly packages are going to look like. It's going to be pretty big. I do love the artwork here. We do have the Flight Pod and all of his companions blasting off on Cobra Island. Very nice. We do get the accessories. It looks like a lot of classic accessories. Decent artwork there of the Tele-Viper. Here we have all the product information. Cobra insignia, choking hazard. Recommended for years and older. And we have the Hasbro logo. Very cool. Here's the back of the packaging. This is number 79 on the line. You can see the figure, accessories, the flight part and all of its accessories, the height of both, bunch of crap no one cares about, Hasbro logo no one cares about, and some little product images, which is kind of cool. Here we have the top of the box, the G.I. Joe Classified logo, nice artwork on the packaging. It's a very big box. And here we have the bottom. As you can see, it doesn't do you any good because, like I said, these are Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so the camera can focus. There you go. Here's the side of the box. Number 79, QR code. Here's the other side of the box. I do like the overall artwork of the Tele-Viper. Pretty cool. So this is what it looks like inside and how it's packaged for the figure and flight pod. Kind of has this little flop here. Kind of just falls down. There's a flight pod in the packaging. First impressions, you're looking at it at the same time I am. And I do like the purple. Can't believe I'm saying that. I do like the purple that they use on the Tele-Viper. He looks very cool. Wow. I like it. Good. One thing I noticed and I'm very excited about, it looks like a lot of the aesthetics like that we used to have to put on like labels or decals are on the flight pod already. So don't have to worry about those wearing off or bending, or you know the nightmare if you're a Joe collector. Since that's all painted on, problem solved. Thank you, Hasbro, for once. And then we get this box. It's Tele-Viper and Cobra Flight Pod Trubble Bubble. It's a bigger of those lockers. Very thin box though. Here's the top of it. It's actually very large. The whole packaging of this is very thin. Very going to be hard to keep the integrity of the packaging if you are a package mint-in-a-box collector. So it's like a hit and miss anymore. The packages are going to be very tough to maintain. So if you are hoping to keep that for many, many years, good luck to you. Because this box is just as thin as the outer box. So, but we'll be taking a look at this contents here after we take a look at the figure. Alright, man, here's our Tele-Viper. Man, look at that purple. I can't believe I'm saying that. That purple is on point, man. Wow. That's the first thing that kind of stood out to me. Whew. That is very nice. That purple works with that blue. Very awesome. So, here's the first of the 3 head sculpts. We have the Caucasian Tele-Viper, the silver metallic lens. I love the blue. It looks like it has the Cobra shade of blue that they would match the troopers. Here on the side profile, we do have his headset that comes up around. A lot of sculpting in there. Little bit of purple right there on it, right there. Pretty cool. A lot of sculpting, a lot of missed opportunity, I think, for a little bit of color. The top of it comes all the way across the top to the other side. Looks pretty awesome. Matches. The back of the helmet has some nice sculpting in it. Pretty decent. Now the head. Ball joint, he does look down. Can look up a little bit, back to stationary. We have the side to side 360 rotation. pretty cool. And I think there's a neck joint there too. So yeah, the neck at the base goes back and forth. It's very hard because when you grab the head, the neck wants to do the work too. So you can't really get in there and hold that neck too. But if you get in there and do some photography, you have that extra in there. You just got to be able to get to it. That purple vest is awesome with the black pads here on top. Some black straps here in the center. I didn't realize how nice the purple was in all the product images that we've seen. Pretty nice. The back of the vest is very cool with the pad. You can feel the texture there. Very nice. For his arm, he has the Cobra insignia here painted. Looks to be perfectly. No blemishes. Nice pouch. His sleeves are rolled up. He has the black here undershirt. It comes down to his gloves, like a bodysuit. He has like a watch on this arm. A little bit of purple on the underside. And then blue on the top. Then we have a purple panel on top of his hand. That's pretty cool. Now this arm, same pretty much, but it's missing the insignia. But he has this very cool looking gauntlet. Some kind of data pad or flight pad, whatever you want to call it, because it's your world. I don't think there's an official name for this tracker. Aha, see, another one. It has that little purple on top of his hand also. Underneath, he has purple straps. So they really did it with this nice presentation with the purple. For his arms, they do rotate around 360. They go up, get a little above the T-pose on those. Bicep swivel 360 all the way around. So we have the double jointed elbows. The hands are the in and out like this. So kind of up and down like this. 360 all the way around. Pretty cool, right? Of course, he has his articulation under his vest. I'm not going to be able to use it. Well, maybe some. He can arch down and back. But it has that T piece here. I guess I call it upside down T if you turn it this way. Then we have the belt. Purple belt. Nice pad. Black over top of the purple initial manufacturing piece. And then it's painted black over the purple. The belt kind of comes through. Pretty. Some black here on the sides on the vest. Under the arm. There is a waist swivel. But mine's kind of a little stiff and I don't want to break it. These went straight from pre-order to pre-order, so out as of this video, September 9th, 2023. Got mine pre-ordered, got one, and I'm hoping to get another one in the future. Wasn't sure how they want to turn out, so I didn't want to get too crazy with something that costs like $54.99. So I'm hoping at least there'll be more in stock. So any of you guys got more than one, congratulations. For the lower level of the body, we have the blue pants. Nice textures. Some pocket there on both sides. You can do a split pretty good. He does have the drop down hips on both legs. He has to sit. He goes in the trouble bubble. And he does. So he looks like pretty good. Almost a good 90. Do we care about this way? If you do, there you go. He's a Tele-Viper. He's not a ninja. We have the thigh cut here for 360. We have double jointed knees, which are super stiff. There's one joint. Oh, man. You can see the other one there. I just have to heat that up, I guess. Like I said, first time I'm seeing this as you are. So, double jointed knees. Check your joints and heat them up if you have to. Boot cut. Feet okay. Feet do go down. Oh boy, does not want to come back for some reason. Okay, not too much up. Then you have around the rocker. You have around the foot. It gives you that impression of getting ankle rocker. It just rotates around the ankle. There's some straps on the back in black. I don't want to break my figure, so not to heat him up, but you get the idea. You can see the articulation that's there. So that's pretty cool, right? So what should we do next on our video here? What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see his accessories? You want to see the flight pod? I guess you guys can't really answer me that I'm actually making the video, right? So, let's take out the box and see what's in it, because if we're going to do the flight pod anyway, we want to need the accessories that comes with it. And then we can check out his accessories. Alright, so here's our box. So you can inside. I'm opening it just as you've seen it. This is what's inside. Yay! Alright. Hasbro, thank you so much for making, a nice slot right here so I can get this trash that's on the box. Awesome. Not. Anywho. We have a pack of goodies. We have some more pack of goodies. And some cardboard. And we'll get rid of this and see what we got. So what do you guys think? This one? Or this one? Let's start with flight pod. What we got here? Tear it over there. And it's kind of it's a mix and mash of everything. So it doesn't matter. So we kind of have this and this. Just put that over there. Just dump all this out. Now, this is a kind of an advice. I always tear mine open. So you have those little small pieces. I like to get down to the corners and you can lose them. Let's just go ahead and see what's in this one. Oh, that's just looks like that's the thrusters. Wow. The Trubble was even bigger now with this thing. That's pretty cool. Alright, so here is our alternate head. This is our African American version. It looks to be the same sculpt. Kinda. The mouth looks a little different. Let's see how hard this is to get off. Oh, not hard at all. I see tolerance. Maybe. Hold on a second. There we go. It's hard to do that behind the camera. So there is the alternative head. It's the same as the one we just seen, I believe. So if you want to build these, you have three different head sculpts, which would be this one. It's kind of with the visor, a different visor down. It's kind of head VR kind of attachment that's sculpted on. So it's pretty cool. Pop food off. Bow peg. This isn't a snap-on, but it goes on. And here's that version. That looks pretty wicked, actually. I think it pretty much is the same helmet. Yeah, this just has this different face sculpt here, all the way around. This is not removable, so that's interesting. I do like that though. It's pretty sick looking. Now I wish I got two. Not only that his colors match like his vintage aesthetic and appearance, his accessories are actually pretty on point too with the vintage figure. Here we have his kind of I don't know if this is some kind of sonic weapon. I don't really know. Man, it's been a long time. Do we even know what this is supposed to be? It's like we do have a drilled hole in the front there for some kind of effects, which I don't think we don't get any effects, but for maybe some of the other figures we get. Vipers or Vipers or Valkyries, that's what I'm trying to say. Pretty cool. And this backpack is actually pretty cool. It has some purple in it. Just pretty nice. Antenna. Pretty decent. And a little pig there. And that pig is for this hose. And at least this is kind of an upgrade from the original. We just had a piece of tube, a black tube from their original. That kind of just like deteriorated over time. So we have these little connectors. A little bit of paint would have been cool. But a connector piece, it was silver or maybe purple. It's ribbed, so, and it's decent length also. So we are going to peg it to the bottom of the handle, and then we are going to peg it. Oh no, that's on there. We don't get any accessories. I was thinking it was going to come with a gun, but it doesn't have another gun. So I'm going to take this off, and I'll put his original head back on, so we can. That one snaps on. So all this fits. Oh, right on, man, no problem. And let's take a look at. Oh, look at that hose is very flexible. Oh, I see why it's flexible. It came off. Let's get the handle in his hand, and his trigger finger where it goes. Okay, and then we can take this hose, put it back, pop it on, and you do get a decent length there. So you definitely can get some decent poses and out of this. So it does hold it very well. And of course, you can bring up the other hand. I'm not going to get crazy trying to get it perfect. So it's going to be a long enough video as it is, because of all the stuff we got to get to. But there he is. That looks nice. Very, very cool. You guys like this video so far? Don't forget to like the video, please. I like to get 1,000 likes for this video, if we can do that. It's kind of like a milestone for me. And also subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that if you could do that, especially if you like the content. Thank you in advance. Alright. Okay, here's our flight pod. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. Pretty cool. It may be some minor assembly. There's no instructions, obviously, because we emptied the box out. The first thing I did notice, which I'm very happy about, is there's no labels. So this is all either wash-slide decal or painted on, whatever process Hasbro uses. So we have the red here. It's like a red hook, or maybe like a type of a carabiner piece there. I can see the panel here with some of the components. This must be where maybe something goes. We have, this says fuse, caution, electric, fuel, and twist to release. It's the back of it. For the engines. Black thrusters at the bottom there. The 15EM, well, I think it's supposed to be a Q maybe. It also actually a nice sculpting here. There's like, you have the ribbed or studded bolts maybe. Some more of that panel, just like the other side. The bottom here, it's like you have some kind of hatch. These tail fins, bottom fins, some kind of fins. Cool, and here's a front appearance. The dome has a targeting system painted right on the clear Cobra insignia, like it's targeting something. So we'll pull this. We have a. This is probably for the gun. Probably why it's not sitting very well. But we have the gray throughout the front, some black here at the bottom, gray on this side, gray on that side, and this thing does come pretty far down. I mean, beyond what, and all the way back up into the seat as far as it'll go. That's pretty cool. So we get that out of the way. So if you want to see the inside of this, it's kind of like those little shelves in there. And then the handle piece here has like a red targeting system, little handles. Almost something you see like on a motorcycle. Right there has like little brakes maybe. Pretty cool. And I think this actually rotates. It does. This rotates 360 all the way around. Pretty cool. Coming down inside the cockpit, there's some paint in here. We have some red buttons, some green buttons, some bar graphs there. It's like, you know, charging or depleting. Some more red buttons, a little sensor or something down there. Here's a little fan that goes to the back of that piece right there. Pretty cool. Very, very nice. Over here we have some yellow, a black speaker. We have some more square blocks. Nice skull thing there. And on the very top here, you see some more skull thing. Then on the seat, we have PVC seatbelt. Like a button there. There's the straps. A little bit of color would be cool. It opens up pretty far to get a figure in there. Nice skull thing on a seat. Looks pretty good. Let's see if we can balance this thing. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Well, we have this. Oops. Well, be very careful. They have this attached. That's thin. Be careful, don't break that. This is garbage. Wow, it has a lot of paint. This is actually bigger than it probably appears to you, but wow, nice studs there. P49L7A. Cobra Signet painted real nice. And we have 3 Sky Strikers. Now, I heard someone say something about one time, oh, this is how many Sky Strikers this Trubble will shut down. There's no chance in hell this Trubble shooting down a Sky Striker, because these don't have the speed to even keep up with a Sky Striker unless Cobra Commander is flying it. Haha. But that makes no sense. I don't know why that's there. That should be like maybe Dragonflies. Would have made more sense than a Sky Striker. Probably easier to paint jets than helicopters. Danger, hot exhaust with the arrow pointing down. Nice sculpting here in the center. A little more paint would have been nice in here. We do have some black paint here. This is kind of ribbed. Same thing for this tank. Very cool. Looks like it just pegs on. And this is like the original Trubble, but it kind of rocks back and forth here. This is very thin plastic, very soft. Be very careful here. It's definitely a breaking point. So you can see the joint in there that kind of just like goes side to side. Here's the fans, just dark gray. And this is probably going to get back heavy once you put this on. So maybe this goes here. I mean, it makes the most sense. I'd definitely push on the seat when you're doing this, not on your canopy at least. And nothing soft like the bottom. Don't hang on to the fin. So there we go. That's on. Looks cool. Oh yeah, around the canopy here, on the base it has paint. Let's see there. Kind of fits in. I'm not going to snap it in just yet. And he just got, you know, a tad bit bigger than he was for this guy. Alright, so this piece, I kind of cut it. So I guess the cannon that goes on the flight pod. It's a softer, damn it, Hasbro. I mean, you can't just give us a little bit better quality. It's not going to break if you just give it a tad bit. I digress. A lot of hoses here. I think a missed opportunity on a little bit of color. A little bit of defining this pretty nice sculpt. This got drilled. It's for some blast effects. That's cool. I don't have to play around with that. Check out some of my shorts. I'll try to play around with that with some different blast effects. So let's grab our Trubble bubble. And we're going to put this. So it goes here, right? So let's try to do that without breaking anything. Try to do it on the camera. Looking for a snap, and I'm not sure if I want to get one. Be very careful and break up that pig. So I'm not going to force it too much until I can get a better look at it, I guess. So there it is. It's attached the best I can tell. Maybe not. Let me try it again. Okay, there is a pop. I guess you didn't hear because I turned off the camera, but look for a little pop and you're good to go. So there it is. The cannon is pretty long. And things are getting bigger every time we add something. Trying to hold this. for articulation, so this thing's going to rotate all the way around. Obviously, got to get around the flight pod like that. You can shoot up, and you can shoot. You're not going to get a good down to press on this because the back of the gun hits this piece here. But I guess a flight pod, you can just tilt your flight pod this way. This thing's so big I can't even get it on camera. You can come down like this, but there it goes right there. There's our front view. Pretty cool. So that'll definitely help your pod sit in a stationary position a little better than leaning forward because it wasn't attached. Okay, so you get these two pieces. This looks to be pigs for your missiles, which I gotta see before we put those on. We get two of these missiles here, disc block missiles. I gotta figure out orientation before I pop these in because I don't want to pop them in and then I put them in wrong. So I'm gonna put my missiles on first because if that's a piece that pops in and I want to pop it back out, I'm risk breaking it. So, and I don't know, yeah, because there's a bigger hole for each side. So that way you know, okay, well I got a right and left missile. You can see how they're curved, so these go like that. These should go right here. Hopefully without less effort. Oh yeah, not too bad. So there's that one. And then we have that one. So there he is. Wow, that's cool. This is awesome. There's the missile. The missile's got a very small pinhole in the back. You might be able to stick maybe a blast effect in there. Maybe the Valkyrie ones. To check that out. Keep an eye on my shorts, guys. I'll see if I can figure out if something fits in there. Wow, there he is, man. Pretty much all together. We have one more piece to look at, which is this type of bomb, grenade. This piece here. This got nice detail. Number 9 is red arrows painted down. It's like, like these contact points. We have a panel here. It looks like it's removable. Caution. And I cannot see what that says. It is tiny. But I'll get a close up. Maybe you guys can see that. I can't see it through the camera. The back of it. Bottom's painted. This come off? Yep. Be careful with those tabs though. That's what the inside looks like. Yeah, that's. Be very careful with these tabs. It does look thin. Really don't have a reason to take that off unless you're definitely looking for some serious playability or figure photography, I guess. And if he was working on his equipment. Watch this be a pain to get back in. Just want to break my tabs off. I honestly don't know what this is supposed to attach to. Is it supposed to attach to the Trubble bubble somewhere? Is there a spot for it? There's no instructions. I don't know. I don't want to waste too much time. At least you know you get it, and then maybe if it goes somewhere, or figure it out. Cool little piece though. Alright, so what we gotta do now is we gotta strip the Tele-Viper of all of his accessories if we're gonna put him inside this flight pod Trubble bubble. Okay, so take that off. The hose is staying on pretty good now. I think I might have to pause it and go heat up my knees so we can, unless I can get. Wow, that's tough. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to go heat those knees up. Alright, so I got my knees heated up. As you can see here. Looks pretty good. So, let's see how annoying this is going to be. Of course, I can push that down. Actually, pretty easy, huh? And pop that in. We can get seatbelts. We can't get working backpacks with those straps on. Oh, maybe that is annoying. Yeah, it goes in. There you go. Pretty cool. The hands, I'll have to come straight out, I guess. To see what we got here. Turn the hands. Bring this back. I might have to, I don't want to waste a whole lot of time fit on this. But you got, oh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Close enough, right? For what you guys can see. Can we get this in? That side started to go in. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to force it, but maybe a bit of issue there. Maybe off a little bit. Maybe I don't want to smash it. So there we go. Well, at least he's in. He does fit. Most figures should fit in here as long as they can sit. But there you go. It looks cool. Too bad we didn't come with a flight stand. Hasbro could charge us another $5, made it $59.99, and gave us a flight stand. That'd have been kind of cool, especially if you have a flight stand to have a couple. Attacking your dragonfly. That'd have been really nice. And there's some serious weight to this, guys. So it'd have to be a pretty good flight stand. There's some serious weight. All right, well there he is. Hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what you think. Are you getting these? Are you passing? Are you getting many of them? How many are you getting? Don't forget to like the video. Try to get 1,000 likes on this video, guys. If you can, I appreciate that. Then don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Comment down below. And we'll see you in our next review. Cobra.